What up, Broncos country? Welcome back to the channel. So here to preview the Philadelphia Eagles at the Denver Broncos this Sunday. Going to be an afternoon game. But without further ado, let's get into the three keys on what I think the Denver Broncos need to do to secure a victory here in, what are we in, week 10? Number one, if you really look at Jalen Hurts, his stats this season, and kind of look at what happened during the games, a lot of the times when he plays good, the team around him has not really played very good for him. And when he plays bad, it seems like the team around him plays good. So that's probably one of the biggest problems that the Eagles are having. That's why the record is probably worse than their team actually is, because they're just not clicking. And that's the number one key here for Denver. Do not underestimate Jalen Hurts. The guy, he can play good. And, we don't want this to be the week that they click on offense. So, especially with the situation we're in, if we can get a win here, we have the bye week next week, and we can get some key players back healthy. So that would be number one, man. Do not underestimate Jalen Hurts. We're going to have to put some pressure on him. I thought last week, our D-line played really well. We got a lot of pressure on Dak Prescott. I think we didn't get a lot of sacks. We got like 2, maybe 3. Jonathan Cooper, though, he was one of the key players last week, getting those 2 sacks for sure. But, I'd like to see the guys up front get some pressure and force Jalen Hurts out and have our cornerbacks make some plays. So we should be getting a key guy back in the middle, Mike Purcell. So that will help a little bit. I'm excited to see how Jonathan Cooper does again. And same with Malik Reed. He should be back. So he wasn't back last week. So this is definitely going to help. Number 2 key here is how our receivers are going to play against Philly's defense. If we could play well, have success against Darius Slay, is probably the main person I'm going to talk about here, because he's a really good corner. He's a lockdown corner. I see some stats right here. When Darius Slay is covering the number 1 receiver, Calvin Ridley, week 1, 2 targets, 0 receptions. Brandon Ayuk, I said that wrong. 1 reception, 6 yards. Mari Cooper, 1 reception, 6 yards. Tyreek Hill, 1 reception, 15 yards. DJ Moore, 2 receptions, 14 yards. Mike Evans, 2 receptions, 27 yards. So Darius Slay is a lockdown corner, and he's probably going to be matching up against Courtland Sutton. So I'm interested to see if Courtland can have a good game regardless of that, because they call him Big Play Slay. He's a really good corner. And it's going to be interesting to see who he matches up against. But I'm going to have to guess that Courtland is going to be the guy that he takes. So I'm going to need Jerry Jeudy and Kendall Hinton, step up here. Same with, I don't know if Deontay Spencer's going to play. Tim Patrick's kind of banged up. He's probably going to play. So I have faith in Tim Patrick. Tim Patrick's really good. So, we'll see. Tired Cleveland. Tim Patrick, Jerry Jeudy. We're definitely going to need them to be huge, because I don't know. I don't know if Courtland's going to have the best game against Darius Slay, but who knows? Like I said, that's going to be a key. We'll see how Courtland does. And then the third key here, I think Denver needs to do, is they're going to have to somehow lock down Devonta Smith. Devonta Smith, he's a game changer, man. He's a really good wide receiver. Those Alabama wide receivers are really good. We're lucky ourselves that we got one in Jerry Jeudy. But no, he's a deep threat. he's a playmaker. He can break some tackles, get, the extra yards. So it's going to be a problem for our defense. And I definitely think that he could flip the field, but that's a key for Denver here. They really need to shut him down. That's probably Jalen Hurts' favorite target right now, and taking him away would be huge. So definitely think that we're going to somehow have to figure out how to slow down Devonta Smith. I mean, he's also got Dallas Goedert, but honestly, I feel like it'd be tougher covering Devonta Smith, in my opinion. I think he's a little more of a game breaker. But Goddard, Kenny Young's probably going to be guarding him in coverage, which I really like the addition of Kenny Young. I think he's the most underrated pickup that we've, had this entire season, even the offseason. I mean, unless you want to put Teddy up there, but no. Kenny Young came in. He's really flipped this defense around. Our defense is struggling, but he's coming in telling our guys what to do, and they're listening. They're playing a lot better. So I really love that addition, and I think that they found a great pairing with him and Barry Browning. So fortunately, this is probably last year. We'll see. Or we probably already saw the last time of Josie Jewell and Alexander Johnson, but it is what it is, man. I'm just glad that we found some guys that can play middle linebacker, because we have been struggling to fill those holes since Brandon Marshall and James Brathwaite have left. But, those are the three keys, We're going to have to, number one, don't underestimate Jalen Hurts. Number two, don't let Slay Island take over, because he's a really good corner. And, but basically, we need to play well against the Eagles secondary, is what I'm trying to say. And then third key, we got to take away Devonta Smith. He's a game changer. So we can do that. I think that would be a great recipe for the Broncos here to get a win. But, it's going to depend on if we can continue the momentum. I mean, we're on a 2-game win streak. A lot of people forget that we beat Washington, but beat them, and then we got a, kind of upset win last week, I guess you could say. I mean, nobody was expecting that, and I don't think a lot of us Denver fans thought we were just going to go on there and push Dallas around like we did. So, I mean, if we can play like that, for the rest of the year, I think we'd be in really good shape. But it's the NFL. It's hard to repeat that same success, but I'd like to see some of it. And, we got good players. Just got to have a good game here. So, anywho, let's go on to the injury report before we wrap things up here. For the Denver, you got Melvin Ingram, who normally is a healthy scratch, so I'm not sure why he's on here. But he was limited. Garrett Bowles, Shelby Harris, Bobby Massey, they did not participate. I doubt any of them will play, except for Shelby. He'll probably play. He has an illness, but Massey, Bowles, nah. I don't think they're going to play. Albert Okwuegbunam, Bunam, Tim Patrick, Malik Reed, Caden Stearns, Kendall Hinton, and Mike Boone were limited. Pass retained at DMP. He's probably not going to play, unfortunately. Dang, really wish he wasn't hurt. He's an exciting young rookie for us. I enjoy watching him. But Dalton Reisner didn't participate. Hopefully he plays. I do like that guard that came in last week for Graham Glass. Now he's out for the season, by the way. But Quinn Miernes? Really good pick by George Payton there. The guy is a freaking wall. I mean, nobody was moving him around, so I like having him at guard a lot. But yeah, I hope Reisner's good to go. Tackle's probably going to be Calvin Anderson, who played really good against Dallas last week at left tackle. And then Cam Fleming is going to probably be the right tackle, which he actually played pretty well against Dallas as well. And he was, opening some holes for the running game, which that was a big key last week. And I said we need to do that, and we definitely need to do that again. Get the running game going, because the offense looked great last week. When the running game was going, the offense was balling. Like, we were getting open throws, and, it was beautiful. That's the best game our offense has had all year, so hoping we can repeat that, man. It was a joy to watch. So, but as for the Eagles, Fletcher Cox, Javon Hargrave, they were full. Avonte Maddox, he's a pretty good corner. He was limited. Ronnie McLeod, who's full. Darius Slay, limited. Josh Sweat, limited. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, that's a long name, he's limited. Lane Johnson, I was about to say Travis Kelce. Jason Kelce and Devontae Smith were full. So, that is that. It's going to be big again. Kind of need to repeat what we did last week. Both lines played really well. I think the O-line was playing well against Dallas D-line. If we could do that against Fletcher Cox and Hargrave and company, I think we'll be in good shape. But we definitely got to get Javonte Williams going. That's going to be my bold prediction for the game. I'm going with it again. Javonte Williams is going to have a breakout play at some point during the game. And I'm going to predict he gets a touchdown here. So, Javonte Williams, he's been an exciting young player. Really enjoy watching him play. So, yeah, we definitely need him to be big here. So, just like last week, let's get that 1-2 punch going again. Melvin Gordon, Javonte Williams. That's going to be big. For the defense, though, like I said, hopefully we get pressure on Jalen Hurts. Justin Simmons basically saying that they need to empty the tank in this game because they're going to have a bye week. I don't know what that was, but the camera cut out. Anywho, as I was saying, Justin Simmons said, need to leave it all on the field here. We got a bye week coming up, so it'd be nice just to empty the tank here and then rest up. And, get that win, get the momentum heading into the bye week. And, definitely do us good, man. Winning's contagious. So, last of the things here. Looks like we're wearing the color rush. Got my color rush going on here. So, excited to see that. Anyway, I'm going to end it. Hope you all enjoyed the vid. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. And we'll see what happens. Anyway, go Broncos. And I will see you guys after the game on Sunday. Hope you all have a great rest of the week. Peace.